So there you see the lineup for the 1977 Greyhound Derby. In trap 5, Balliniska Band, the even money favourite. In trap 1, El Cavalier at 5-1. In trap 4, Pat Seymour at 5-1. In trap 2, Saucy Buck at 7-1. In trap 6 was Westmeath Manor at 8-1. And in trap 3, Ballybeg Grand at 16-1. El Cavalier in 1. There's Saucy Buck going in the blue. In trap 3 was Ballybeg Grand. Then in the black, in 4 box, was Pat Seymour. In trap 5, the hot favourite, Balliniska Band, even money favourite. And in trap 6, Westmeath Manor. Thousands of Mancunians had come to London to see if Balliniska Band could become the first greyhound since 1969 to land the odds. The first favourite since 1969 to win the Derby. Well, the hare got on its way. And, of course, the big question before the race was, would Balliniska Band, like he had done in all his previous races, get out of the box and get to the first bend? The 1977 Derby was to show something else about this great dog. The hare already on its way, and, of course, accompanied by the famous Derby roar. The important thing, the break. Let's see what actually happened in 1977. It was El Cavalier and Saucy Buck who broke quickly, with Westmeath Manor and Balliniska Band level. And going towards that first bend, you can see it was El Cavalier and Saucy Buck going into it, but it was Balliniska Band who came out of it. And from then on, it was a procession. Balliniska Band had taken over out in front, and try as El Cavalier did, the one dog, and Saucy Buck and the others, there was no one going to get to him. Balliniska Band held on around that fourth bend, and even though El Cavalier started to close the gap at the end, there was no one going to get near Balliniska Band. He went on to beat El Cavalier, and Pat Seymour ran on to be third. Yes, a great win by the Eddie Moore dog, the first from Manchester for a long time to come to London and lift the Derby Classic. As you can see in slow motion, El Cavalier and Saucy Buck got away to a flyer. Now, they must have had about a length start on Balliniska Band going into that first bend. But now he starts to make up his ground. He's made it up. The only one that's threatening now is Saucy Buck, because El Cavalier has dropped back, went into the bend, and that is where Balliniska Band went into another gear completely. He ran away from the other two, stayed close to the rails, and that was it. Now, he moved wide again, as you can see, going down the back straight. He was out wide, still in front, with El Cavalier closing the gap. Saucy Buck was plugging away inside, but then the others all got into a muddle, Pat Seymour and Westmeath Manor, but there was none of them going to get to it. If anyone was going to get to Balliniska Band, it was going to be El Cavalier. He still had a free run on the inside, but he wasn't going to get there. It was the Eddie Moore dog, Balliniska Band, winning the 1977 Derby in 29:16. The 1978 Derby was again to throw up another great dog. This time, as you can see, like a champion, the 3 dogs